No, not before school, Puppet. We haven't got time this morning. After school.
So I can do it after school.
Mm-hmm. Why have you got pen marks on your pyjamas?
I don't know.
I need to get going with breakfast.
I'm not letting you.
And you're going to fall off. Albert, do you want a quick cuddle?
I didn't have a proper cuddle in bed with you, did I?
Is that it then? Cuddle over?
Silver is my third favourite colour.
Is it? What's your
It
first?
goes from gold, red, then silver.
Okay.
Because red's a very good colour.
They're all very royal colours. The sorts of colours that kings and queens and princesses would wear.
Red is sometimes the crown, like the leather top
Yeah?
where their hair is. And gold is sometimes the pointy bits. And silver.
Because silver and gold are both precious metals.
Yes. And silver, I think they might have a bit of silver on their thrones.
Good morning. I am calling today Wobbly Wednesday. I don't feel chirpy at all today. I have to stop saying I've realised when I'm editing that most of my editing is me editing out me saying I did really, really well with eating quality food, proper food, real food yesterday until about 4 o'clock, and then the house was full of kids and they wore me out. Getting old, I think. So I'd gotten hungry, everything was noisy, and I just ate a bit of pizza that was in the fridge, and then I kept eating, and then I kept on eating, and I didn't stop really, and I ate a huge bar of chocolate as well, and I don't know why, because it doesn't make me feel good. Backstory is that I've been very overweight all of my adult life, and just recently, in the last year, I've lost nearly 7 stone, gone from a size 24 down to a 16, almost 14. Problem is it's now creeping back on because I seem to have lost grip of that tenacity that I had, and I'm not prepared to let that happen. So I feel a bit wobbly, didn't sleep well, craving sugar, can feel it already, craving sugar. But I've got quite a rush this morning to get everybody out the door early, and then I'm going to see a hypnotherapist. I'm going to go and see if she can't weave some kind of magic on my peculiar brain, and just keep going. I think I just need to not stop. I just need to not give up. Hard sometimes. So today is Wobbly Wednesday. I'm going to wobble my way through the day. I will go about my wobbly day and bring you along when I remember to. Well, I've come and sat myself in a car park for a few minutes just to try and gather my thoughts. Been running around like a loon since I got up this morning, taking the little ones to breakfast club so that I could then get my eldest to school on time for a GCSE. Didn't think it was right that he rely on the buses. And then I've been chilling out with my mum for a few hours. because I have a hypnotherapy appointment in the same town. So it was no point in going home. So that was lovely. I got to go and see her, had a great big breakfast. It was really yummy. Spent a bit of time, chatted. Most difficultly, I have sat and gone through a shed load of paperwork that I need to look at for an interview that I'm attending tomorrow. It's volunteer work that I do. I think my problem is I'm not very good at not being good at something. I'd rather not do it. If I'm not good at it, I don't want to do it. But there's a process of learning that has to be taken, and that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm learning, and I'm finding that really difficult because I don't want to be in that middle bit of learning. I want to be here or not bother. So I had a little freak out, read through the emails, tried to make some sense of it, wrote a list of questions, fired off another email going, ah! And I noticed I've got these immense black marks under my eyes. I didn't sleep well at all last night, which is either the food or worry about tomorrow, or a combination of the both. So I am off now to go and see my hypnotherapist, and she is just a delight. She's therapy in her own right because she's completely balmy and great fun. She's not the lady I saw when I very first started my weight loss journey. She very selfishly moved to a different county. She was very lovely. This is a new lady, but she's great fun. So that in itself is something to look forward to. I will hopefully come out of there feeling a bit more in control. And if I don't, you'll get another moaning vlog later on. It's fine, isn't it? I can rant at you. I don't know how people do it. How do people raise their families and work or train or study without going mad? I don't know how people do it. I feel like my brain is going to explode. I want everybody to be happy. I want to be good at what I'm doing. And I feel that every time I take on a new task, as exciting as that is and as good as it is for me, I'm diluting what I'm good at. So I have been doing this volunteer work for a year now, and the pace is increasing quite dramatically. So I'm learning all these exciting new things, which is good and great and healthy, but I'm not cooking as much as I was. So how is that okay? I'm doing the vlogging, which I'm so not expecting to like it. My husband and I nearly had a huge row about it. I really like it. I really enjoy it, and I'm learning how to use software and edit things, which is brilliant. But I can't remember the last time I read a book. And I want to add things into my life without things falling off the bottom. Maybe that's not a realistic expectation. Is it a realistic expectation? Can you tell me? Am I being unrealistic? What do you do when you add a new skill or a new habit into your life? What do you do? Does something else go? Or do you just get more efficient at what you're doing and therefore it all kind of sorts itself out? Tell me. Help me. Enough ranting. I'm going. I actually feel quite a lot better from having gone bleh at you. My best friend refers to it as verbal ejaculation, so there you go. You've been ejaculated on verbally, aren't you lucky? Hypnotherapy done. extremely weird today. There is a part of me that has broken away, if you like, and is desperately trying to protect me all the time. Don't go somewhere you don't know. Don't do that. Don't go out. Don't try something new. Don't do that. In trying to protect me, it's actually detrimental. So what she was doing today was trying to reintegrate this part back into me. When I came to, when I woke up, I said to her, gosh, that was very sudden, very quick. And she said, oh no, she said, you fought to come out of your hypnotherapy. You were so deep, were her words. I said, no, it was kind of instant. She said, no. She said, I've got up, I've turned the music off, I've wandered around, I've done some paperwork. She counted from 10 back upwards again. Twice, I think she said. And I don't remember any of that. She said my fingers were moving involuntarily. And she said I growled at her 3 times, I think, which is like an unconscious way of trying to tell somebody something. Peculiarly feel really chirpy before I went in, bearing in mind it's gone straight the way across lunchtime, so I haven't had any lunch yet. Before I went in, I felt tired and lethargic, quite tearful. I now feel really quite chirpy, and I'm quite keen to get home and see if I can get an hour of work under my belt before I go for the kids. And this is exciting, because I did my don't sit on your backside all morning Elizabeth thing this morning. I know I am going home to a fairly tidy house, and that makes a big difference to how I feel when I walk in the door. Isn't it weird that the really small things can make quite a big difference, actually? Baby steps, we'll see. Right, I am off. No more lurking in car parks talking to myself. What have you got?
I've got Beaver's 30th birthday badge.
Okay, and do you know where that one goes?
Up here.
There. Okay, lovely. That's something to do with hands. What were the names of the badges? Safety, emergency aid, and nights away.
Emergency aid, I would think.
How do you know that?
It's got an X in.
Ah. What does the X mean? X-ray? Excellent? Ecstatic?
No, this
Existential.
is it.
Existential.
No, Mum, this...
Exaggerate.
This is it.
There's your first aid.
So that must be safety.
So we think that one's safety. We know that's first aid because it's got care written on it, and it's got a first aid badge.
Nights away, because it's got a picture of a light on.
One night away. You've done your one night away badge. It looks like I've got some sewing to do before Friday.
I think it's not this arm, it's this arm.
Okie doke. Would you like anything to eat?
Yes, please.
Felicity, could you please pass Albert the tin of cake?
This one.
Cake.
Yeah.
Potato.
The cake.
Potato.
Potato.
It's not potato. It's cacao.
Okay.
I'm moving with Dad.
What you can't see is my teenage daughter rolling her eyes at me.
Can I have 2 pieces of cake?
You may, yes. But you do need to crack on and eat them because you've got to go to bed. Well, it's coming up to midnight. I have just got yesterday's vlog finished. Paul's doing all the tweaky uploady stuff for me, which is very sweet. And now it's time for bed. I'm tired. Peculiarly, the wobbles of Wobbly Wednesday have waned. As the day went on, I just started feeling perkier, more chipper. Chipper, that's a good word. I don't use that word very often. Chipper. I feel chipper. Chipper. I still have lots of things I haven't done. this is what bothers me. Things that I want to do, and at the moment I cannot see when I'm going to get to do them. But what I need to do is stop worrying. You see a theme here? Stop worrying about these things that I haven't done and just keep doing things. And then I would imagine I will catch up with myself. But the day started off a bit rubbish. Other than the fact that I'm tired, it's ended really quite well. So a good end to the day is a good end to the day. What more can you ask for? I'm going to bed. Good night.